The current state of gaming is all because of Fortnite. Crossovers and metaverse experiences, in-game movie trailers and bombastic concerts, battle passes and seasons, it's all Fortnite's fault. Okay, that's a little bit of hyperbole. A lot of these things already existed in other mediums, including video games, but they were more of a novelty. That is, until Fortnite made Scrooge McDuck-sized fortunes doing these things.
It has raised $1 billion.
And the only thing other devs could do was copy them. So how did we get to the point where Iron Man is taking on Lara Croft? And just how influential has Fortnite been to other games, and ultimately, is it a good or bad thing? Like we said, crossovers and metaverses and battle passes all were around before Fortnite. Movie crossovers go all the way back to 1943 when Frankenstein meets the Wolfman, and still lives on today with modern schlock like Freddy vs. Jason and Alien vs. Predator. Comics had Marvel vs. DC in 1996, and fighting games have a rich history of crossovers. X-Men vs. Street Fighter, SNK vs. Capcom, Super Smash Bros., Mortal Kombat vs. DC. In fact, multiple guest appearances have happened across Mortal Kombat, and arguably the most endearing fighting game of all time, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Metaverses in gaming have also been around for a while. In the simplest of terms, the metaverse is described as a digital social space where you actually have a presence, an avatar of some kind, so you can interact with others in the space you're occupying. Second Life from 2003 fits this bill, as does VR Chat from early 2017. And battle passes? Dota 2 used them as a way to increase the overall prize pool for the 2013 International while allowing players to unlock in-game items through gameplay and challenges. So no, Fortnite didn't invent many of the things it popularized, but it was the first game to realize that the whole was greater than the sum of those parts, and pushed the gaming industry in a direction where special events became the norm. So how did we even get here? Let's jump back to late 2013. The first build of DayZ is released, a game where players survive against zombies and rely on looting to increase their odds of survival. H1Z1 attempted to clone this formula, but ended up falling short. Instead, it spun off a battle royale mode in early 2015 and ultimately peaked at 150,000 concurrent players in June of 2017. However, a litany of bugs and cheaters gave rise to PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, which also had its fair share of issues. Still, it was the best on offer at the moment, so players suffered through the bugs to get their chicken dinner. 3 days after launching in March of 2017, PUBG racked up $11 million in early access sales and sold 5 million copies within the first 3 months. It was clear players wanted a survival-focused last man standing type game, but the studios that were making them just weren't equipped to handle their rapid rise in popularity. Enter Fortnite, which was originally developed solely as a PvE-style game and revealed back in 2011. But numerous factors extended development time, such as Epic handing over 40% of their company to Tencent in 2012, and implementation of deeper in-game systems for Fortnite. Years later, after PUBG was released, game director Donald Mustard pushed for a free-to-play Battle Royale mode in June of 2017 within the game. Within 2 months, the mode was complete and shipped out to early access. Since Fortnite had been in development for so long, the assets, gameplay, and mechanics were all ready to go. When it released, it skyrocketed to 10 million players within 2 weeks.
I might fall here. I might be dead. I'm dead.
Because it was largely bug-free, fun, and innovative with its building mechanics, by March of 2018, the player count surpassed 45 million. So the player base that was hungry for a battle royale experience that wasn't actively fighting you with bugs and cheaters had finally arrived. It was the right place at the right time. Since then, so many games have created battle royales with varying degrees of success. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 had Blackout in October of 2018, which paved the way for Warzone later on. Apex Legends kicked off in 2019 within the Titanfall universe and put a spin on things by giving players smooth movement and unique characters with abilities. But these games had to make money somehow. After all, most of them were free to play. Introducing the industry-wide adoption of the Battle Pass. The must-have inclusion of a Battle Pass arrived with Fortnite. Initially kicking off in December of 2017, the Battle Pass is a must if your free-to-play game is going to survive. But what a lot of people saw was money. Hand over fist, Epic Games was swimming in revenue due to Fortnite's popularity. Shortly after launch, the analysis firm Superdata estimated the Battle Royale had made $126 million in just the month of February 2018, until by July it had surpassed $1 billion in total revenue. And because Epic was a AAA studio, it was able to quickly scale with the demand, allowing the money pipes to never really shut off. So the arms race to create a battle royale to own a piece of the pie was on, though not every BR was good. Looking at you, Battlefield Firestorm.
Why don't I pick up that weapon?
After a month of its release, Apex Legends made $92 million in revenue, and Warzone, well, it just makes buckets and buckets of money. Garena Free Fire, a mobile BR that's extremely popular in Asia, but has also found its footing in the West, was the 4th highest grossing game in 2020, raking in just north of $2 billion. And so, now we have dozens of BRs to choose from with battle passes and seasons that generate the revenue needed for the games to survive. But it doesn't stop there. These games tapped into a lot more than just a new revenue stream. Crossovers over here, crossovers over there. Everywhere you look now, there's a new gaming crossover happening, and it's not just in battle royales. Dead by Daylight has actually been bringing in popular characters for a while, starting with Halloween's Michael Myers back in 2016. Naraka Blade Point was able to resurrect Bruce Lee with special skins and even introduced his iconic nunchucks as in-game weapons. Even Rambo and Snoop Dogg have come alive in Warzone and Call of Duty. But the sheer amount and unrelenting pace of crossovers was caused by Fortnite, and their first one was a doozy. Avengers Infinity War came to the game with a limited time mode where you could use the Infinity Gauntlet, and from there, the floodgates really opened up. The Matrix, John Wick, the NFL, Star Wars, the Predator and the Terminator and the Alien, Jinx and Vi from League of Legends, but the arcane versions, no property was off limits. Everyone could come to Fortnite. And everyone played Fortnite too, including athletes and celebrities. In March of 2018, former esports pro turned full-time streamer Ninja played Fortnite on stream with Drake and Travis Scott.
My dick, let's get it. Cash.
Shortly after, Epic brought out all the top streamers and all the biggest celebrities they could find for the Fortnite Pro-Am at 2018's E3. Streamers were paired with celebs, singers, and athletes and competed for charity. Ninja ended up winning with the EDM star Marshmello, but the list of talent was deep. Pokimane, Tim the Tatman, Dylan Francis, Paul George, Summit1G, Valkyrie, and so many more. This led to a huge push into the esports scene in 2019, where Epic made kids millionaires.
Because he's just won nearly £1 million playing the online video game Fortnite.
There was a $30 million prize pool across multiple competitions, and on the solo side of things, 16-year-old Booga took home $3 million for first place. While Epic Whale, also 16 at the time, snagged $1.2 million for a third place effort. For some, placing in the top 10 was life-changing money. King from Argentina was 13 when he played in the Fortnite World Cup and took 5th, winning him $900,000, which he used to purchase a house for his family. While timely crossovers and superstar events were drawing in more and more players, Epic's in-game entertainment and storytelling was also generating a lot of hype and keeping the game fresh. Starting in Fortnite's 4th season in Chapter 1 back in May of 2018, small meteorites began peppering the playing field with a larger asteroid set to hit the map at the end of the campaign, which changed the playing field. In the next season, a rocket was launched from an evil base that created ever-growing rifts that allowed players to teleport and redeploy. These types of events continued throughout the first chapter of the game, including a giant robot fighting a kaiju.
How did they get a moving monster in the whole game?
And culminated with the black hole that consumed the island and rendered the game unplayable for 36 hours.
Do you see the second void? Look at the void!
These events could all be witnessed live by players together, many creating vantage points through building and observing the chaos from nearly any angle they chose. On top of the Metaverse-style storytelling, which continues to this day, Fortnite also began collaborating with artists and movie studios for in-game events. In February of 2019, Marshmello had a digital concert with over 10 million players watching. This led to even bigger productions, including Ariana Grande's Rift Tour in August of 2021, which was broadcast in 5 separate regions across 5 days. On the media side, trailers for movies like Tenet were shown, and they had a triple feature movie night of Christopher Nolan films. Even Star Wars got in on the action, with a special preview hitting the game with the Rise of Skywalker. All of this leans into the Metaverse concept, a digital social space where you're able to perceive your presence through an avatar in activities with other players. That feels like a lot of content, and that's because it is, and it's all part of Epic's plan. Listen to Epic's president Tim Sweeney discuss.
We want to make it possible for any developer to bring their own content into Fortnite and any brand to have their presence known in Fortnite.
While most games haven't utilized the Metaverse like Fortnite has, which is likely only a matter of time, many others have capitalized on the gold rush of crossovers. So, for better or worse, this is all because of Fortnite. The tools were already there. Battle passes, crossovers, the Metaverse, esports, but a gaming audience hungry for a well-developed and polished battle royale experience created a demand unlike any before it. And Fortnite not only seized the opportunity, but became the gold standard for many different aspects of gaming. It's no stretch to say that Fortnite changed the game.